Chat, you hitting your resis? How your resis going?
What?
Have you been hitting the resis?
Oh, resolutions.
Yeah.
I figured that out quite quick, actually.
You actually did. I'll be honest with you, all of that rely on you not immediately within 6 seconds figuring it out. So, great.
Well,
great.
I thought maybe you meant
great.
rezzing like in Fortnite. Like if my
No,
squad was
hitting your
down. Because sometimes, when the squad is down, you got to lift them up. You got to lift them up, the squad.
Just shut up. Shut up. I'm talking.
Shut up,
I'm talking.
Shut up, I'm talking. Shut up, I'm talking. Shut up, I'm talking. Shut up.
You ruined my,
Didn't even get to hear my proverb.
my initial bit to kick us off, to get us into... Have you seen boats on rivers? When you put the boat on the river and you start going downstream, to kick us into that right there. That was a loud click, wasn't it?
It was very loud.
But you ruined it, so may as well go home.
I was going to say, in the battle bus that we call life, we must all revive each other. And that's a little Fortnite proverb for everybody. Anyway, welcome back. Shut Up, I'm Talking podcast, episode 72. God, we've been doing this too long.
13 till 100. No, till 80. No. 8 till 80.
13 until 85.
Big 8-5. Oh, come on.
Making new hand gestures.
8-5. 8-5. But yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen 2? Are you familiar with 2?
I've been hearing about 2.
It's
good, isn't it? It's not sexual, I hear.
It's not, no. It's explicitly non-sexual, but it's we all had a hand in creating it, and I think was beautiful. Anyway,
when we do this podcast that we do, we've done it 72 times, according to this sheet, which is weird, because on my phone it says episode 49, so someone's got the maths wrong.
I think you've just not been changing the sheet since episode 49. I think for 30 weeks you just gave up on numbering it.
Last episode was 48.
Oh, you just missed 30 of them.
No, I include the 5 pilot episodes we filmed as well. I had a skip somewhere.
You should have more then.
Right, so we always like to begin this podcast. It creates a real sense of structure for our viewers who need that right now. It's such a rough world. We open it with the worst moment of the week. This is essentially just a real bad thing that has happened.
Essentially, a real bad thing happens to each of us and we moan about it.
Right, I'm going to tell you my worst moment, J Money, right?
All right.
So, I want you to shut your eyes. Picture this.
Okay.
I'm on a hot date.
It's already quite difficult, but sure.
I'm on a hot date, all right, with this American girl I've been having a bit of a fling with. Right? I'm on a hot date.
It's just a fling.
I'm in, just a fling. And we just start seeing each other. I'm in America. No, I'm in England. We're at I take it to Wagamama. Booyah. Okay, Wagamama, Canary Wharf, through the mall. Oh, yeah. We perused through the mall for a while in Canary Wharf.
No. I hear women love the heartfelt scenes of Canary Wharf.
Yeah, now, by the way, at the end of this Wagamama, this guy fucking started, hounding me about giving him a review, which I've never had before. He was like, do it.
Do I have to have my eyes closed the whole time?
Keep them shut, imagine.
All right.
Take her out Canary Wharf, this fling I've been seeing for a few months. I take her out of Canary Wharf, right, on this hot date. Guess where I take it, Jack? Guess why we're in Canary Wharf in the first place?
Wagamama, you said, was the first place.
Yeah, take it to Wagamama. Boom, I'm in. Second, sealed the deal. Take it to the Hunger Games musical. Okay,
Well, that's not true.
It's a play,
I know
actually.
That's not true.
It is true.
This isn't true. You saw me before you went to the Hunger Games musical.
Yeah, all right. Earlier in the day, we went to the West Anderson Museum, but that wasn't part of the hot date. The hot date began.
hot date
began at Wagamama.
You also had a meeting with your manager.
The hot date began when the Bang Bang cauliflower arrived. So, the Bang Bang cauliflower arrived. Hot date initiated. Take this fling to a Hunger Games musical, right? Buy her a Mockingjay pin. That's
okay.
Kind of business I'm on.
Yep, that's good.
Anyway, we're waiting there for a while, right? We're going to see this Hunger Games play. I've had tickets for a while because I like the IP. So we're waiting there for a long while. We get there early. A whole school trip arrives. I have to cower in hallways because I don't want them to spot me because I've slowly started. Anyway, we go in to watch the Hunger Games musical. This is where the hot date takes a bit of a turn. Oh, actually, no. There was these annoying girls. We're sat in the area before the Hunger Games musical, the seats it's called. We're sat in the seats, and there's these annoying girls, and they start taking selfies of each other and photos in front of the big Mockingjay. It's pissing me off. And then they make a big mistake, huge. They hand me the phone, they say, well, you take a photo of me. Little do they know, they've been secretly grating and annoying me. So I go, all right. And so I very, very slowly take photos for the duration of 3 to 4 minutes, which was only a 10-second ordeal. And then they keep going, are you done? I go, no, I want to get an artsy one. And I go,
See what?
and I go 0.5, like really high and back. And they go, oh, cool, we're done. I go, no, one more artsy one. And I keep going for ages. Anyway, so I've impressed the fling. Then the Hunger Games musical begins. And this is the thing, Jack. It's actually not a musical. It's a play with musical numbers and also with stunts.
I'll be honest, a musical version of Hunger Games already... Can I open my eyes? A musical version... Oh, God, it's bright. A musical version of the Hunger Games just sounds stupid.
It's not actually...
It's quite a genuinely tragic and sad situation, and I feel like you really unground it by halfway through having them burst into
It
song.
opens when they're in District 11. They go... and they slide from
He's
left
doing
to
a
right.
weird... He's kind of almost Millie rocking. I don't really know.
They slide from left to right
not really
because
what Millie rocking is.
because they're poor, Jack. It's the poor dance, you know. And they do that for a while. Like 20 people come out. It's kind of, you know, the area. It's like medieval times, sort of based.
Oh, it's
It's-
medieval times.
Yeah, like a big coliseum. Anyway, now I'm not going to slag off any of the actors or anything because you know everyone's doing their best. But like, I will be slagging off John Malkovich, right? John Malkovich, famous guy. They say he's going to be in the Hunger Games musical play.
They say, you know what they say he's going to be in? The movie that releases in 100 years. You know about that? In 2015, they made a movie that releases in 2115, and he's in it.
Right, let's refocus.
I'm just saying, he's just in that one.
Anyway,
we'll be dead and
Can I
buried
tell
by
you
the
now,
time it comes
that
out.
movie is not going to be winning any Oscars. It's going to be a huge flop.
Who even knows if the Oscars will
Because
exist?
John Malkovich, right, all my days. First of all, he says he's in it. He's not in it. He's on a screen. He's
Oh, he's
President
not there?
Snow, and he's just on a screen the whole time. And he's on the screen, and he decides to take President Snow in a very quiet direction. Like, rather than being like, Katniss, he's like, Katniss, I don't know. I don't think... I'm not even... This is like actually how he is. He's like, I don't think you're good. Like, that's his tone. I'm not even taking the piss. So I'm watching stupid John Malkovich on a screen, and there's a video delay when they're trying to riff with him because they have to get the sync up right every night, and obviously they can't get it right every night because John's only retired to the screen. There's a big screen in there. Anyway, watch Hunger Games play. I'll be honest, Jack, it wasn't the hot date I wanted it to be. I was not over the moon. I was out a pretty...
I almost warned you.
Can I tell you, by the way, I was out a pretty penny.
Oh, yeah, I imagine it's expensive. It's bloody Hunger Games in London.
And then anyway, so I'm thinking, let's just get goddamn back to Brighton. This hot date's a fluke, right? So I go to the tube. I see the tubes arriving. Now, there's another one in 1 minute on this line, but there's one now. And I think, screw it. I can do this. So I sprint down the long fucking escalator, right? I go on the left side, the sprinting side.
Yep.
Americans find this fascinating, by the way, that we have a standing still side and a sprinting side. They don't have that.
Yeah, that's only a London thing. They don't even have that in the rest of the country. Go Birmingham train station, try and go up the escalators. It's hard. No one has any order in Birmingham. Like, oh, mate, I don't know where I'm going. Like, it's ridiculous. So it's only a
Sprint
London
down this
thing.
escalator. I get to the tube, and just a little flashback. One time, I told you about this. I was in London Bridge, and I got to the thing. I pressed the button just as the doors were closing, and I regret not putting my arms in. This time, I decide I'm a real man. All right, I want to impress my hot date. I grab the arms of the tube, Jack, like this. The doors. And I hold it, and I get in, and this is one of those double door ones, and I get in, and it's beeping, and what I thought is going to happen is it would start beeping and stop shutting. Oh no, it just starts shutting on me, which I didn't know it would do.
Yeah, it will.
So it just starts crushing me. I get really, really, really scared because I'm getting crushed. And I'm like, oh God, this is where I die. Anyway, I get through. I'm like, oh my God, we did it. I turn around. On the other side of the glass is my hot date stood as the train starts slowly pulling away. And I'm like, oh no.
You only let yourself on the tube.
I've only held it for me because she was halfway up the escalator. What happens was I saw the tube, we can make it, and sprinted away from her, held open the doors, got on, and abandoned her. And it was like a scene out of a movie. And then a guy on the tube, he literally said to me, in front of the whole tube, who's looking at me because it's drama, he literally says, some little British, little Canary Wharf twat, Notting Hill posh boy dickhead decides to go. Guess what he says? Well, looks like that date's over. And then the whole tube laughs. I could kick his face off. I could have ripped his throat out, Jack. But instead I said, oh yeah. So,
The classic British politeness, just had to agree.
so I won. I completely won the doors, but at what cost?
At least you didn't get told off by the train. One time I wrestled my way onto the tube, got a bit scuffed up by the doors, and the guy over the thing just like went, "There's a train every minute. There's no need to do that." Like the driver, he went for me in front of everyone over the fucking tannoy. I thought it was ridiculous. I just didn't realise the doors were going to close. I didn't do it on purpose.
They are lethal, these doors.
I just was like, I thought I had enough time and I didn't, so I got caught a bit and he got all aggy with me. I didn't mean to.
It makes you wonder if you have a backpack. Like, would they just? What would they do? What would they do if my arm got like stuck? Would it just?
They'd let it go. They'd say, "Sorry, Tom, no arm for you." It goes.
Would they just crush my arm?
Maybe.
I actually didn't know. Anyway, that was it was a bad moment.
You just supposed to get the head trapped. They're too tall.
Because
like the door's sort of curved at the top, and some people are too tall, and they like stand in the doorway not realising. Then it goes to close, it just goes ding on the sides of their head. Oh, I love that. I love watching that happen.
The tube is one of our most primitive things in England.
I pure envy tall people. So when they get their head trapped in the tube, and I think that can never happen to me, I feel a lot better. Anyway, that's a pretty bad moment, and I'll be honest, it might beat mine, but mine's quite hyper-specific, but it has gone off.
Okay.
I recently, so as you know, well, you might not know this about me actually. I am pretty good at Mario. No, you do know this. We had a Mario
Are you
Kart scene.
taking the piss?
I'm pretty good at Mario
Every
Kart.
single time we play Mario Kart, you're like, I'm pretty good at this, by the way. I know the skips, by the way.
Yeah, and I win every time. And I go to parties and people say we should all play Mario Kart. And I go, guys, it's gonna be real boring when I win every time, and I do.
You have to pick the baby blooper. It's statistically the best one.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Roy.
No, Roy's just a bit of fun.
Roy's been nerfed.
Nothing,
you, mate.
Nothing great about Roy. He's just fun. Anyway, you know, I like Mario Kart. I play it. I'm pretty good, but I'm not the best. You know what I mean? I'm no pro. I'm just like, if I step into a party, I'm probably going to be the best there. That's just the stats. But I'm not winning any tournaments anytime soon. You know what I mean? And what I did recently is I had this moment where someone was telling me like, oh, my sister's really into Mario, just generally, just across the board. I'm like, oh, what Mario? Into Mario Kart. I'm good at Mario Kart. I'll beat your sister. That's what I said. Really confidently. I had a good sprint. I went to a party the other night, played 10 games back to back, won all of them. Anyway.
I played 10 games at a party.
I went to a party, someone was like, let's play Mario Kart, I'm going to win. And then it got competitive. Everyone thought they could beat me and no one could. Thanks, man. So anyway.
You're rapping suit.
Yep. I know. I do it for us. Yeah. Anyway, I was like, I'll beat your sister at Mario Kart. And they were like, I don't know, my sister's pretty good at Mario Kart. And I was like, everyone says that about Mario Kart. They're not like me. That's what I said.
Cool, yeah.
Anyway, I managed through our intermediary person have a conversation with this sister. I might be in hot water. Because it turns out, the sister's like, oh, is he a speedrunner? And I'm like, no, I just enjoy it. And they're like, oh, I used to be a speedrunner for Mario Kart Wii. I'm like, ooh, Mario Kart Wii was hard too, had all those super shortcuts. Ooh. And they're like, oh yeah, I haven't played 8 much though, I haven't labbed it. Labbed? You're using speedrunning terms like labbed. I'm cooked, I'm finished. The fact that you even know the word labbed.
I don't even know the word labbed.
Innit? That's a speedrunning term.
What does labbed mean?
Like played it and practiced it enough to get good at all the tech.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, and I'm not even 100% confident that I've got the definition right.
We should start using that in day to day.
Maybe, yeah, start labbing.
Labbed the pub.
Lab the pub.
I'm labbing the pub right
Lab
now.
the pub. I know all the pints there now. But yeah, like, and I'm like, oh shit. Anyway, so now I've got a 1v1 scheduled for March, and I got sent a picture. The sister's practicing. She's not played Mario Kart 8 very much, but she used to be very good at Wii, and she's like, I've only played it a little bit, but I'm gonna get some practice in.
I assume did this story not end with you having challenged her?
No, this is March. I've got till March. Tom, I've got till March to get good. I've done to 200cc as well. I've got a hardcore Mario Kart.
Are there any stakes to this?
My honour. I'd be really embarrassing.
Yeah, nothing else.
Because I've really, really hammered that I was going to win and there was no way.
Why don't you do
lose.
World to throw off at the centre?
I would win at World.
Do World then?
But I no, 200cc 8, it's been called.
That's hard.
I know. So last night I went live and practiced for 2 hours. Practiced Mario Kart 8 for a little bit. As good as I thought. Got in a 200cc lobby. I had a few wins. I got 2 or 3 wins under my belt, a couple of seconds and thirds. I thought that's not bad, but I also got a couple of tenths.
Oh, you need to lab.
But that's kart for you, especially at 200cc. One devastating blue shell could be the difference between first and 10th in the great 200cc. So you know. But anyway, anyway,
That is bad because that is.
I'll be giving updates over the coming weeks about this.
There's no relief of that pressure.
I keep the Switch on me these days. I don't mean that in a sort of gang violence sense. I mean literally, I have a Nintendo Switch with me at all times to play Mario Kart 8 in order to practice. I've got it with me. Oh no, I don't have it with me right now actually. But I will be going up to London today on the train. And I will be bringing my Switch to get more practice in.
It's good to focus on what's important.
200cc. I need to get the laps.
Are there any other speedrunning terms, by the way, just as a sidebar that are particularly niche?
Probably.
Oh, you didn't. Well, all right.
I was trying to think of them, but I just can't.
They didn't come.
Nothing came to mind.
TAS. What's that?
It's a tool-assisted speedrun.
No,
I recently learned about a speedrun.
We can leave it. We can leave it.
No. You know about this?
Stupid idea.
4B2C. Harry put me onto this. 4B2C speedrun.
What's that?
The 4 beers, 2 cigarettes speedrun.
Right.
World record's 1 minute, 1 second.
Really?
I know. That's what I'm saying. You think it's not going to be interesting. And that guy has 4 beers and 2 cigarettes in 1 minute, and you go, wow.
I guess you could get the beers down quite quick.
So here's the thing. It's 4 American beers, which is only 2.5 British pints, because they have them, their cans are small and pathetic. And also, the guy, what he did, is he did both the cigarettes at once. So this is how the speedrun goes. He puts 2 cigarettes in his mouth, lights it, and just goes, and just like fucking inhales like a whole cigarette in like a go. And then what he's done is he's poured all 4 beers into a big jug. So the second he's done with his 2 cigarettes, he just goes and just like downs 4. Well, again, 2.5 pints.
I'm so sorry. That would be such a brilliant video for you to do.
I know. I think I might.
You need to do 4B. Can I be there for that?
I might do a video where I just practice for the 4B2C speedrun.
4B2C and enter it.
But I don't really like the thing is I don't really want to smoke cigarettes. Like it's a bad thing.
Yeah, but there's worse, isn't there?
I know.
You're not doing the cocaine speed.
I know, like, yeah, true. Cocaine speedrun would be. I had that 2-week period where I had a couple of cigarettes, as you called me out for on the podcast. But then I just started pranging out about my lungs, so I stopped. Every day after I'd have the cigarettes, the next day I'd be like, "Can I breathe as good?" And I'd take really deep breaths to see if I could breathe as deep.
Get on the Mind app.
I was like, no, I'd just go and see if I could breathe as deeply as the day prior. And I always felt that I couldn't, but this was probably placebo. But I was stressed.
Yeah, but I would imagine
so I quit. So I've quit cigarettes. Because I want to breathe deeply.
I think it's worth coming out of retirement for 4B2Cs.
Maybe.
I think the people want it. Even I want it.
Maybe I have like a nicotine-free cigarette.
No, you don't count. You don't do the speed run.
But maybe that's that's glitching. Maybe that's glitched.
That's glitched.
I want to go glitchless category.
Yeah.
By the way, there are glitched runs. I don't know what that means, but there is a whole glitch category for 4B2C. I don't know how people have found glitches, but it does exist. Anyway, we can move on now.
I'll tell you what, I did a big gig last week. I did a Comedy 7.
I was there.
7th one, you know what I mean?
I was in the bloody room.
3 off 10. 3 off 10.
Yeah.
I don't know what. Nothing happens at Comedy 10.
Okay.
Just a number gets bigger, but I like that sort of thing. But I was doing this gig, right? I had a couple of amusing hecklers in this gig, right? A couple of amusing characters. But one, and this has never happened, and I'll be honest, Jack, didn't know it was could. Didn't know it socially could. Is I was on stage, crowd work, and sometimes there's a little bit of dead air in the crowd work, you know, bit of a moment where I'm trying to reach for my next thing. And it's just a beat of dead air, you know, just a beat. Just in that beat, this lad just goes. I'm thinking, by the way, this is my audience. They've got my back. They love me, you know. God damn it, Jack, I'm a fucking star to these people. I'm a saint. They love me, you know. And this guy just goes, "Hey, Tom, you smell." Heckles that.
I was there.
Of course, you were there. And I just thought, no, you can't do that. You can't point it out. Because I did smell.
Did you? Because this.
Yeah.
My thing is, was he close enough to be able to? I thought he was just saying that.
No, I
was right at the back, so I could.
He was 2 rows back. Because I was wearing my new yellow funny jacket. It's my new yellow jacket that I wear. It's mustard, I guess. It's yellow mustard and my brown trousers and my white shirt, just so you can picture it at home. I decided part of the new persona should be I lather myself in perfume. So I did 8 sprays of Sauvage.
Oh no, you did spray a lot of Sauvage.
Sauvage, Johnny Depp's perfume.
It's not Johnny, he just models it.
I coated myself
Believe
in
it's to you.
Savage. All right, I was genuinely as savage as it gets. Right, I was, and this guy clearly smelt it and felt such a need to call me out on it.
Did you? I completely forgot this. You know, Fudge, our old tour manager. He just randomly. We mentioned that you were wearing Sauvage, and he went, "Sauvage is one letter off a sausage. What does that say?" I don't know, Derek, but I thought you'd like that. Just really, he just wanted to let us know.
He was onto me, man. He was onto me.
He knew you were wearing sausage smell.
I walked in it with a coated in an aurora of Sauvage that night.
Sausage,
it threw me off, mate. But anyway, and it's really hard to come back from. I had no rebuttal. I just called him a dick.
You did, yeah.
He went, "You smell," and I went, "Shut up, dick." And then I know I smelled too. You know, on the Uber over, this fling that I've been seeing, she had to roll down the windows of the Uber because she has asthma.
Because you smelled so pungently.
I smelled so pungent. I'd coated myself in Sauvage. But I'll be honest, it threw me off my game. And then this guy kept doing heckles.
He did.
This guy did a lot, and then his heckles got really vulgar.
Did they?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He kept doing like your mum jokes that were wildly
he did.
inappropriate.
They weren't that bad.
It wasn't that bad, but as I say, I wouldn't expect it from my audience. But I told him it was okay afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Didn't want him to be in his head. I'm a mega empath.
You should have let him be in his head. It was a bit jarring.
No,
I'll publicly say on the podcast I found him jarring.
No, don't.
It's true, I did.
Don't say that.
Don't be jarring then.
Don't say that because he might watch this and get upset.
and he'll know that I found him jarring.
But he might beat himself up about it more than is necessary. I'm a mega empath, Jack. If I was 16, he wasn't 16, he was 18, but if I was 18 and I was watching Chuckle Sandwich and my favourite YouTubers, Schlatt is when we were less close, Schlatt and Charlie and Ted, and Schlatt called me jarring, it would split my soul in two.
Probably, but you probably shouldn't have jarred him, should you? And been
In
jarring.
fact, he did call me jarring several times publicly, and it split my soul in two.
Yeah, but maybe you shouldn't have been so jarring.
I wasn't even that jarring. I just messaged a lot. I messaged a lot.
This guy just shouted about your stink a lot. It was doing my head in.
All I did was message every YouTuber over and over and over and over again, begging for help. That's all I did. All I did when I was 16 was message every single YouTuber for help. I was struggling. I wanted everyone to help, and so many gave me help, and none of it worked. Mark Rober gave me help. He said, "Squint your eyes at the numbers; it will help you."
What?
He said, "Don't go well by the numbers. Squint." What? I always remember that. Mark Rober, he said, "Squint at the eyes," and then one time he wore a monobrow as an experiment. I like Mark Rober. I like Mark. Squint your eyes at the
Remember when we
numbers.
met him?
Yeah. Just
And he looked tragically tired and did not clearly want us to talk to him at all.
And you were really
we really
insisting.
persisted.
But no, I'm mates with Mark. He told me to squint my eyes.
Oh no! I mean, I think he said hi. He was pleasant.
I have every YouTuber's bit of tidbit from when they were giving me help that I needed for a while.
Some of them weren't giving you help, I don't think.
Some of them were. Some of them would give me help and then I need help from their help.
Yeah.
It was a vicious cycle.
Yeah, it was like a good chunk of them. And I won't name names, but there was a good few of them that gave you bad advice.
So I got some really bad advice.
The ones that were like, don't have a girlfriend now, have one later when you're more rich and famous. It'll be a better girlfriend. We're probably bad.
I got advice from 7 people.
Yeah, it's crazy how many of them
And you won't believe the one
echoed that.
gave me the advice to then stay with a girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
The whole thing is
I do remember who that
unnecessary to unpack.
Yeah, it was, you got some crazy advice.
I got some crazy, oh man, I had some mad advice.
Maybe on the Patreon we'll name names.
I'll fuck it out. It's January, do you know what I mean?
January.
Give
us £7 and we'll...
Everyone knows that January is the month you name names.
Innit? £7 and we'll name a couple of the names who said those
We'll
things.
name those names. But
We might have done it before, I can't remember.
Anyway, after this gig, Coda and Savard, I'd say it went pretty well. I still haven't...
Oh, yeah, it was a good gig.
Still haven't watched it back, trying out a new, slightly more eccentric sort of persona on stage. I'd say it went pretty damn well. But anyway, I'm with you. I think I'm going to have a pint. I sink a pint afterwards at the pub.
You do? I was there.
Sink a pint. I go, screw it.
You asked me to buy one for you, didn't
I know. I remember that. I sink another pint.
Can I just clarify? Tom went, as I was leaving, he was going to be an extra half an hour chatting to fans.
Always chatting to fans.
And I if you see me at Tomedy, you'll probably know that I leave quickly so I can get to the pub.
Hey, by the way, shout out You know who you are. We had a long chat afterwards. We had a long chat. I had a real long chat with one of them.
Hey, shout out all you guys for letting me go pub. Anyway.
You didn't have any chats with any of them.
No, I went pub.
Why do you not care about these people,
I
man?
don't not care about these people. I just care about pints more. So anyway, I wanted to go pub. So I went pub. And I said to Tom as I was leaving, do you want me to get... I went, I'm going to the pub. I told you which pub. I went, you can meet us there afterwards. And you said, get me a cider. And I went, how long are you going to be? And you went, half an hour. I'm not getting you a cider just to sit on the side,
We'll
get
get
warm
it
for
in
half an hour.
25 minutes.
Well, you beat me there.
You didn't have to pay the £7 toll for Tomedy. I gave you a free ticket. I lost out on £7.
No, you didn't. It's £5.
No, it's gone up. Inflation.
Went up.
Inflation. It's up to £7 now.
Jesus.
Sorry.
But yeah, you said get me a pint. I didn't. But then your crazy fling, because I guess she likes you, got up and got you a pint instead.
Yeah.
So you got there. You downed this pint pretty quickly.
I had it down me, Jack. I was feeling crazy.
Then you had another.
Oh my God. Maybe I had an 8 in my stomach, but Jack, genuinely, all I remember is I don't remember much. What did I do?
You just got really drunk.
I just remember
like, really
having
quite visibly drunk.
So much fun.
You were really drunk. You kept... You used being intense, like really intense with people you didn't really know all that well.
I remember my mate said something, and out of my bag, I pulled out the Springsteen book and found a highlighted quote and started
I
explaining
remember
him.
that. Yep.
And then at one point, I got a little bored, so I just started reading.
Yeah. And I
Drunk.
don't really know all of the context here, but you just grabbed this person who you know, none of us know,
Paggy!
called Paggy.
Paggy!
Which is already unique name. They were a unique character.
Oh, Paggy's a legend.
Genuine. It was like Paggy gave an energy sort of like from Inside Out, the pink elephant.
No, not embarrassment.
No, the pink elephant, you div.
From Inside Out is embarrassment.
No, the childhood imaginary friend.
Bing bong, bing bong.
That's
Who's your
what I'm
friend
saying.
who likes to play?
Yeah. Paggy was genuinely as if you took your own bing bong and made them real. Like you didn't, you just sort of genuinely.
And
you
I
went
don't-
inside your brain and you brought this thing to life.
And I don't
And
know
they
where
were- and
Paggy
they were
came
just
from.
there.
They were unreal. I was so
And they were
happy.
a great vibe. I mean, but they were like genuinely, if you imagine Tommy and its imaginary friend.
And Paggy was a few pints in too.
Yeah, that was them. And every time you'd be like, Paggy, meet this person, you'd be like, meet Jack, and they go, Jack! And it was a lot. And I was
I go, Paggy, Jack, and Paggy, you go, Jack!
and it was just a lot. And I'm like, I've had maybe, I'll be honest, I've maybe had like 4 beers, but my 4 beers is not a Tommy in it 2 beers.
No.
A Tommy in it 2 beers is like my 8. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm not at that level. I'm just not, I'm like, every once in a while I look at people who are more sober, a bit concerned, like, I don't know if I can handle this anymore. And yeah, you kept shouting, and then as we were leaving,
Oh, there was
no, you're missing details.
There was the chair. I took 2 chairs.
Oh my
I
god!
forgot
Oh
about
my
that.
god! Yeah, we didn't have enough chairs for you, so you went over and grabbed a chair, and you went over to this group, and you went, "Can I have this chair?" And they went, "You can have both," because there's 2 free ones. So you did. You took both.
Wait, he's coming back to me.
You didn't need both.
I came back with, and then I went over to the guy.
No. You're missing details.
Oh,
and then
it's
a
coming back to
guy
me.
came over and took because you just took a stool that you didn't need. So a guy came over and took that stool because he needed it, and then you went, "He took my stool," and you went over and went, "I want the stool back." And you started arguing with this guy who then very quite loudly just went, "Are you on cocaine?"
No, he didn't. He said, no, he didn't. No. He went, because I just came back to me. I want the stool back. He said, you can't have it. I said, fair. And he went, do you have any gear? And I went, what?
There
And
you
he
are.
went, I just thought you were on gear. I said, I'm not on gear. I'm like this.
Yeah, so he thought Tom was on coke. And then Tom went and sat back down. And then as we were leaving, we got recognised.
But then the guys were stood outside the pub and I gave them all a big hug.
I'm getting there.
Okay,
Don't worry.
sorry.
As we were leaving, we were like walking past the bar. A girl recognises you, and then goes to ask me to take the picture, then looks at me and goes, "Oh, you two," and she's like, "I know both of you. It's so crazy." And you kept going, "We have a very nice podcast. You'd enjoy our podcast. We have a very nice podcast together." She hadn't heard about the podcast. He's like, "You should watch our podcast." And all her friends are looking at you like you're fucking mental.
Were they?
And I just went, "We do have a podcast. I'm sorry about him."
Were they really?
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
And then we left, and then you saw the guy, the gear stool guy outside, and yeah, you gave him a hug because you went over and went, "I'm gonna miss you guys," and you went up to the wrong one. So one of them went, "Who are you?" And then the guy that you didn't know went, "Oh, it's this guy," and explained to his mate, because his mate honestly looked like he might hit you, and he was big. I wasn't going to help. Like,
Really?
He was a big bald guy with a beard. I was not helping you.
Nah, it wouldn't hit me. You could sense my innate friendly energy.
He seemed a little bit off-put. But anyway, and then we started leaving, and then there was a bunch of people walking down the street that didn't even interact with us, and you just went, "We have a very nice podcast." And it turned out the guy actually did know us and the podcast. So you just sort of told him.
I went, "We have a nice podcast." He went, "Yeah, I know." And then walked on by.
It was weird. And then as we were walking home, it was pretty, you were quite drunk, but it was pretty normal. It was kind of funny. 2 beers is all you'd had.
Ciders.
2 ciders, sorry. And then we got to there's a mural in Brighton at the minute of Homer Simpson given a haircut. And you wanted a picture out front of it. So we started taking a picture, and you just go loudly at like 1 a.m. in the middle of the road, just go, "Homer!" and start screaming Homer. I've got a picture of this, because it's like, I got a picture of you with the thing, and then if you hold down the live photo with the sound on, it's just, in fact, I'm going to play the sound down the microphone. It's just you screaming Homer. It is like, is it this one? Homer! 1 a.m. Homer! So, yeah, it was a weird night. It was a weird night. It was fun. You were almost a bit much for me, but I enjoyed it.
I'm a very fun drunk.
I got asked. We were with people that hadn't hung out with you very much. I got asked, "Is he always like that when he's drunk?" I'm like, "No."
Really? No, I am often quite similar to that when I get very drunk.
Yeah, but you're not often very drunk. It was like, is he always like this when you go out? That was what it was. I went, "No, never."
No, I very rarely drink, and for good reason.
Yeah, no, it was intense, but there you are.
But yeah, I'm a drinker now again.
Yeah.
Same time last year, January, it hits me. It's why I was late today. Last night at the pub quiz, guess what I did?
You had a cider, apparently.
1 pint. Yeah, cider. And my head's been scrambled all day. I actually, after New Year's, I had this one cider that had somehow survived the carnage, was sat in my fridge, and yesterday I had to bin it. Perfectly good cider, I binned, because it was speaking to me like the Green Goblin mask.
Why don't you just take it to my house? I would have had it.
First thing in the morning, I went, "It's perfectly good cider. Don't have any orange juice in." And I went, "No," and I binned it.
Yeah, the fact that it was talking to you in the morning is a bit...
I wasn't going to have
Even
any.
I've, like, not really fully...
I wasn't going to have any. I just knew it was so tasty.
I'll do it on Christmas.
Oh, really?
Oh, Christmas first thing.
Christmas Day, you have a pint in the morning.
Oh, I know, I have a Prosecco.
Really?
Yeah.
You shouldn't drink in the morning.
I had 4 glasses of Prosecco before I'd even got to Christmas dinner.
I was only kidding.
No,
I did bin the cider, but
Christmas
only because
Day,
I didn't want it.
Bucks Fizz, classic Bucks Fizz, Prosecco and a bit of orange juice. It has orange juice in it, so it's for breakfast.
First thing in the morning.
Well, no, I opened the presents first. Then after
What,
I've opened the presents...
Before 10 a.m.?
Yeah. 10 a.m. comes around, bit of orange juice, bit of Prosecco.
You're pissed by 11 a.m.?
No, I'm not pissed. It's barely taking the edge off. I had 3 of them. And then, my parents had some too. I mean, come on, apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Well, I guess it's been the other way around. I don't really know. But I had 3 of them.
Tree wasn't full far.
And then I realised there was some Prosecco left. And Mum was like, "Oh, we'll take it," because we went to my aunt's for Christmas dinner. She was like, "We'll take it with us, we'll take it with us." And I was like, "There's only a slither left." So I just grabbed the bottle and backed it. That's Christmas for you. You can do what you want. Then I got there and I had a few Guinnesses. And I had a few I had Christmas, yeah. I remember I must have been a bit drunk because my cousin drove us home and she's like, "Sorry, my car might have a bit of a smell." I got in and I went, "Your car reeks of BO." And I just kept insisting my car was really stinky.
BO?
Yeah.
You can't say if someone smells of BO. It's one of the unwritten rules of this life. You can tell someone if they have toothpaste on their mouth, but you can't. By the way, this is super awkward. I bumped into James Marriott. I said, "Hey, James, how you doing?" He said, "Good." I said, "James, you good friends?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "You got toothpaste all over your face." Anyway, you're allowed to tell someone if they have toothpaste on your mouth. He did, by the way. He needs to clean up. But you're not allowed to tell someone if they stink of BO. I've hung out with people before, they stank of BO. I just have to keep it in. You're not allowed to tell. I don't know why.
It was the car though, not them.
Like, yeah, but how do you think the car got the BO?
And I was like, who have you had in the car that stinks of BO? Because the car reeks.
You're seriously not allowed to do that. It's an unwritten rule.
I was Christmas drunk.
Isn't-
Say what you want when you're Christmas drunk.
It's an unwritten rule, man. You know that.
You ever been Christmas drunk? I got Christmas drunk once where I wasn't Christmas drunk. A family friend was Christmas drunk once. And they genuinely, I don't think I've ever told the story. It's not good. It was a family friend, not a close family friend, not one we see anymore. This story will explain why. It was Christmas Day. They invited themselves around, showed up, said something vaguely racist. And then I looked at them a bit shocked. And they went, "Are you racist, Jack?" They asked me that question. I was probably about 12, 13. I went, "No." And they went, looked away and went, "I am." What? What do you mean? I didn't realise. Well, I didn't know. This is something I didn't know. I thought all racists thought they weren't. I didn't realise some of them were proud of it. This was crazy to me. That's Christmas drunk for you. People say anything. So anyway, but all I spoke about was BO, not racism. But they were on the racism, which is worse. I went to IKEA Croydon.
Yeah?
Went to IKEA Croydon. Tom, I'll be honest, right? So IKEA Brighton opened. It's very exciting. Opened on my birthday.
How does it match up to IKEA Croydon?
God, nothing matches up to IKEA Croydon.
Really?
It's the biggest IKEA I've ever been to in my life, right? Because
Bigger than IKEA Nottingham?
easily.
Really? That's a big fucking
And that's
IKEA.
a pretty big IKEA. But this is enormous, right? I go in, right? It has everything. And I'm like, I think IKEA here is fun. I forget, they don't really have any of the furniture because it's only small. It's a small little IKEA. But I usually only go in for the meatballs, I'll be honest. Go IKEA Croydon. We're looking around, the furniture and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm having a bit of a peruse.
Yeah, perusing.
I'm looking at redecorating the house a bit, having a little look around. I'm like, but at the end of the day, I want the meatballs. I go in. This is no mere go to a little machine, tap, you want 12 meatballs, it comes a bit later. You go up, this is a buffet. You get a tray, there's servers.
Oh
I go,
my
I want
God.
12 meatballs, I want mash. I'm like, just pointing shit out. It's being served immediately.
Point and shout.
No, pointing shit out, not point and shout. Meatballs! more! I'm just getting shit. I got a cheesecake. I got this amazing lingonberry cheesecake. Oh my God. Incredible stuff. I got 12 meatballs, mash, gravy, peas, lingonberry jam. And then guess what?
What?
IKEA Croydon, right? Because it's a buffet, they've got little extras. 85p Yorkshire puddings. Oh my God, you ever have a Yorkshire pudding with your IKEA meatballs?
No.
It was next level, man. It was genuinely, I've forgiven IKEA for not having the gravy on the hot dogs, although I still want
And
to
did you have
sort that.
gravy all over them, all over all of it?
I had gravy on the lot, and then I had some garlic bread. Garlic bread's not as good. It's
Sure.
£1 for 2 pieces of garlic bread. Don't bother with the
I can
garlic
see
bread.
that. I can see that.
Just
being
get
there.
another Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah.
Should have done that. But hey, I was experimenting. Next time I
Sure.
go IKEA Croydon,
You know.
I know what I'm doing. I purchased. So exactly what I purchased at IKEA Croydon food bit. Swedish restaurant, it's called. Swedish restaurant. I got 12 meatballs, mash, peas, gravy, lingonberry jam, lingonberry cheesecake, Yorkshire pudding, 2 garlic breads, and a bowl of fries.
No drink?
Just a water. £14.40. What are we talking about? Value like that hasn't been seen since 2008 recession.
God, that is unreal.
I haven't seen value like that since I was 6 years old.
Oh my! I almost paid £5 this morning for a croissant.
This is what I'm talking about.
We need to
IKEA,
get out of this
you would
shithole
genuinely-
city.
You'd be paying £1 tops, and that's
We're going to be broke if we keep living in Brighton, mate, because it's robbing the money from our pockets.
The only problem is,
It's in Croydon.
no, Croydon's it's only about an hour away. It's not that bad.
That's not why it's bad.
Croydon's fine.
I actually have not spent any. I'm only going off what
I
Harry
recently
said.
have. I've been to Croydon. I went to Croydon a couple of times because of these IKEA trips, and I've had a little explore. I went to. There's a big Chinese supermarket there.
What's it called?
It's called Wing Yip. It's great.